Here we are. I'm just gonna restart it for posterity. This is Jim with Glasses, and I'm streaming. What am I even streaming? I'm streaming Conquests of the Longbow, Robin Hood. We've already discussed Christy Max, creator of Gem, who also wrote Babylon 5 scripts and works for Zynga now. Did I get everything I need? So everyone can hear me. Let me go back and I had to restart it basically, guys, because I wanted to go back and yep, I got everything I need. Hi, Matrix Cutter 101. Yes, it is an incredible game. Thanks for stopping by. I love this game. I've never played it, so no spoilers, but I'm really excited about it when I'm not locking up my computer and stuff. Alright, I'm gonna say hi to my guys. Say hi to my dudes. Morning, we've all broken our fast, but mayhap Tuck will share some of his fish with you. From the gaunt and starving look of our good friar, I fear you'll be left begging. Ha ha ha. I remember that jib when it comes time to dole out the stew tonight. Ha ha ha. Mercy on me, Tuck, or I'll be too weak to play your favorite tunes. You know the old Norman saying, Alan, never make an enemy of the cook. That's true, because they'll spit in your food. I can see there's no point in hanging about here and listening to these two prattle. Who's this guy? I'll be in the glade practicing. Matrix Cutter says, I played it back in 96-ish when I was a kid, or actually earlier, 94 maybe. This is one of the games I wish I'd heard about when I was a kid, because I love the King's Quest games, and I need to read the dialogue since it's so great. I thought I'd head to the Overlook and see if anyone of interest comes along. Wait, Waddling Street? I'm going to go with Waddling. Waddling Street. They're all telling me where they're going, so I better pay attention to that. Tuck says our treasury could use a boosting. Maybe? Is that true? We've been spending it all on bonbons, Friar Tuck. Sorry to say it, Robin. We're down but just a few hundred marks. Well, I'm off then. Join me if you have a mind to. I'd love to. I gotta figure out how this game works. Alright. Are they done talking, or are they still gonna talk to me? Can I? Okay, good. I still don't miss any dialogue. Matrix Cutter says, great dialogue in this game, which there is. I was always curious that Robin was blonde here. Yeah, he is. I think in the box he is a brunette. It probably is a programming miscommunication with the artist that did the box art. I would assume, but I could be completely wrong. Alright. Again, this is one of these games that I definitely wish I had known about, because how much I love point-and-clicks games. And I never saw it when I realized this was a thing. I was so excited. Alright, let me talk to these guys and see what I'm supposed to do here. Pardon me, I'm just working on a song in honor of Tuck's fine cooking, and I need to concentrate. So you're not going to talk to me and tell me what to do. We must hope for a rich abbot or greedy baron to come along and replenish our treasury. Then you'd better spend some time on the Overlook watching the road, for you know John will tire of it soon enough. Okay, well, I need to figure out how to do life, guys. Alright, I'm going to save CB2. Just because I don't necessarily want... I don't know. Alright. So let me figure out... Look around. The boulders are slightly less comfortable to sit on the stumps. Nice. Good to know. I see nothing of interest. We have a good clear water for our camp. I see nothing of interest. Okay, I'm not really... I think one of the ways it's going to take me to practice, because the guy said he's practicing, and I need to, because as people know who've watched me with the games before, I'm not great at mini games. So, see if I can go... Can I walk this way? Walk this way! For anyone who's new, like Matrix Cutter, just so you know, I play all kinds of old RPG games, especially point and clicks. I've played through King's Quest 1, 2, and 3, and Space Quest 1 and 2, and those are on my YouTube channel and on my Twitch channel, and if you want to see them. And if you follow me, I'll tell you when I go live. I almost always play games on Mondays and Thursday nights. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing here. Sherwood is lovely this time of year. Sherwood is lovely this time of year. So even though I got the manual pages that I need for this game from... What kind of... Sherwood... Okay, it's not going to tell me. From the game author, who had them up on her site. They were slightly blurry, so I've transcribed some of them, which means that they could be wrong, which means it could be a problem later in the game. I shouldn't have stepped at a camp if I didn't know where I was going. Sherwood... Okay, that doesn't help me. So I've gone right. Oh, my poor sense of direction is going to get me messed over here. Robin's supposed to have a great sense of direction, but I have a poor sense of direction, so we'll see how this helps him out. Get over there, Robin. Sorry, I really shouldn't crunch ice when I'm streaming. Ooh, what are these? Alright. Okay, what are they? Am I supposed to know what they are from some thing that I got earlier? It looks like... Alright, let me see if I can pick them. Because that looks like something you would do. The bushes are full of thorns and the berries are not quite ripe enough to pick. Oh, well, good to know. Okay, so should I continue to go right? I don't know. If I get lost, I guess I can always reset to the camp and try again. I really want to know where that guy went to practice because I need to figure out how to fire my longbow. Get over there. Oh, I can't go any further right. Maybe? Can I go here? Anyway, I'm super excited about this game. And I'm super interested in the writer. She's the same one. There's a Arthur game that preceded this by a year that she also wrote. But I wanted to start with Robin Hood just because. Just because. Alright, so that's kind of the boundaries of Sherwood that I can't get through here, I'm assuming. If not, I'll find out. That's the great thing about playing a game for the first time, is you find out a lot of stuff. Okay, so this sent me back. I'm assuming this is where I was before. If they're expecting me to be an expert marksman, they're going to be sorely disappointed. They're going to be very disappointed. Alright, here we go. Oh. I just wandered around and did nothing. Sorry. You master waste no time devouring that fish, I see. I find that a full belly greatly improves the magnitude of my prayers and gives me one more thing to give thanks for. I don't know how I feel about you, buddy. I think you might have some sort of eating disorder problem. I think you might need some counseling. I'm not trying to shame you here, but just, you know, you might want to think about that. Alright, am I going over? Here we go. Okay. Well, so far I've found nothing but berries, but that's okay. I love it when we see the original games because the artistry is just amazing. Like what they had to work with and what they came out with is really cool. Alright, so what are you doing? There's a druid tree. If I travel west, oh, that's good. If I travel west, I'll reach a grove. Well, that's nice. I feel like I'm going to have to restart this game a couple of times, guys, until I figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't think it's as kind as King's Quest is. Alright, so is this a grove? Okay, those are acorns. Dang it! I didn't print out the tree one because I thought if I wrote down the names that would be okay, but I don't know if it is okay. I might have to pull something up later. We'll see. I gotta figure it out. It just uses so much color ink, and if I pull stuff up on my computer, it compromises the processing speed. So we shall see. Sherwood is lovely. Oh, I don't want to shoot anything yet. I mean, maybe I do, but I don't know if I do yet. Okay, so that's the grove up there. Okay, so that's the druid. That's the druid grove. Come on, game. I want to practice shooting my bow so I can impress you with my no skills. Okay, so... Okay, so basically it's nothing. Well, thank you for telling me it was nothing. DS6 says, we have such nice artistry skills. Who needs color printouts? Whoa! What is that thing? Who is that guy? Okay, can you run, Robin? Stomp, 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 stomp. I didn't draw any pictures. I just did it in like a Word document. Stomp, 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 stomp. Wait, he just went over here. Who was that dude? I should have... Where is he at? He ran away. Where did he go? Stomp, 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 stomp. You know, for a forester, he makes a lot of noise walking. He just seems to, like, stomp down on all the sticks. Oh, music. Oh, what is this? Ah, the good widow and her 3 fine sons. Hal, Hob, and Dickon. Oh boy, guys. Mother, it's Robin Hood. Good day to you. Now I have a cold, I sound great, and this is Robin's voice. 'Tis good to see you again, if that Tuck sent you to bother about the wool. Nay, he said nothing about it. Good, I told him I would have it soon enough. We're going to town today, master, if there's anything you need. I think not today, lads, but be careful. The sheriff ever suspects you of helping the outlaws of Sherwood. Ah, he'll never catch us. We listened around and hear all kinds of things. Dickon, you heed the man. He's wiser than you. Ah, Mum. Don't worry, we'll keep the whelp under control. Ha ha ha, we're very abusive. Good to know. Fear not, Dickon. If I ever need a spy, I'll think of you. Robin Hood's voice is changing. Sorry, guys. Alright, what is she doing? So let's look. She's a handsome woman for her years, with wise and understanding eyes. Ooh, there's a sheep. Random sheep. And a keen wit. Dickon is her youngest. Alright, well, this wasn't the kid I saw. Did you see a kid run by? The merchants say the Saturday fair coming will be the biggest fair yet. I'm not afraid of no sheriff men. If they grab me, I'll... Dickon! Oh, Mum. We'll be in town often, so if you think of anything you need doing, let us know. Okay, cool. So these guys are the guys that buy stuff for me. So if I need anything, I can come to them. Oh, I need to make a map for this, guys. Oi, I can tell already. Okay, so the kid didn't run down that way because they didn't see him. But that was still cool to learn about that. Of course, I'll have to figure out how to get there again. Now what I want to do is practice my longbow. Because I have a feeling I'm terrible at it. Okay, trees. And there's all kinds of things in this game. Oh, what is that? I'm supposed to know. And I don't. Oh, guys, that might mess me over later. I might actually have to pull that up. Because I have the tree names, but not the pictures. I don't know. I just didn't think. Because they have... Oh, did I use the cough button? No. Because they had the tree names. 'Tis a druid tree. If I travel south, I'll reach a grove. Alright. Is there always just a grove around when there's a druid tree? Alright, so I figured out how to use a cough button, but I don't remember to use it. So we'll see how this goes. But at least you can hear me now. Haha! Alright. Oh, this is a serious grove. Such is the power of this grove, I feel compelled to lay down my weapons before I enter. Do you? Because I didn't. I hope they're not mad at me. Oh, good. Okay. The willows form a living green temple. Okay, I'm gonna walk out of here because I don't know what I need this for. I know I would need it later. There's all kinds of things like... There's a bunch of gemstones and each thing is supposed to do... Each gem is supposed to do like 5 or 6 different things like cure blindness and all this stuff. I know I'm gonna need it later. I think, you know. Okay, are these ripe yet? I'd love to pick some. Not yet. Alright. So that's the border this way. What about this way? Alright. TS6 says, I hope the longbow parts of this game are not as hard as the rock dodging vehicle segment of Space Quest, or do I? Undecided. I'm undecided either. I don't know if it's more entertaining to watch me succeed or fail. I do fail a lot. Okay, so let's go over here. I know it was hilarious to go through the rock dodging part of Space Quest. As the worst vehicle ever. That was barely a hovercraft. I've had dreams about flying that are like that, like you're supposed to be able to fly, quote unquote, but then you can't quite make it above like the smallest things, you keep smacking in them. That's what it felt like. Like I was supposed to be able to fly, but I could barely hover. Huh. Alright. Oh, more music. Oh no, I don't want to leave Nottingham. Wait, what are each of these things? The most ancient of oaks is in the soul of Sherwood Forest. My hidden camp within Sherwood. The widow dwells here. Near the river Trent is a sacred willow grove. I don't want to go to Nottingham. Okay. My hidden camp. Okay, is this the one? Which was the one that he said? This is the monastery in the Fens. I don't want to go to town because that's dumb. Because I'll get murderized. Or at least captured. Okay. Man, I need to go back and listen to what they said. I might have to do that, guys, if I can't figure it out. Let me go here. That's kind of a... Oh, I was just here. Okay, this is the place where I have to put my weapons down except when I don't. So that's good. Here we go. Okay. So, I want to practice my bow. I want to do something. But I may have to go back and figure out what he said, because I think they were giving me directions to where they were going. And I was busy making funny voices and figuring out the things, so I might have to go back and just see. And that's okay, because this is the first stream of this game, so it's going to be a lot of me figuring out the game mechanic and what's going on. What's going on? Just imagine if Robin Hood, you know, got amnesia and doesn't have any forester skills or shooting skills or remember who his friends are or what they're doing or what they normally do every day. That's me. Alright. Okay. Alright. I think I'm going to back up and I don't know where I'm going. Definitely going to need to make a map. Make a map and learn how to talk. Okay, here I am back at here. Where did her sons go? Was there something else you wanted? Nay, I simply take pleasure in watching. Okay, that was... You know what? That's leading her on. Robin Hood. That's flirtatious. I thought you were supposed to be in love with Maid Marian. Can I go behind here, by the way? You're supposed to be in love with Maid Marian. Now you're just being flirtatious with her. Okay. Oh, I can go behind here, but I don't know if it helps me at all. Bum, bum, bum. Of course, for all you know, one of her husbands is your merry men. One of her husband. Yeah. Maybe she has many husbands. I don't know. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna, guys, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna quick restore. I'm gonna go out and listen to them again, because they're telling me where they're going, and I'm not understanding. Alright, I have everything I need, I think. Zombie says, Jen, how was your trip? It was really good. I went up to the North Country, as we say, where all my extended family is, and it was really fun. We had a good time. One of my second cousins shot a bear with a bow and arrow. It was like a record-taking bear. It was like 350 pounds. And he sent me home with bear meat, which is sort of strange but fun. So we had bear meat this week, and it was just neat to see, like, my great aunt and my, just, you know, lots of people I don't normally see, and it was beautiful up there. Morning, we've all broken our fasts. From the gaunt and starving look of good friar, I'll remember that jib when it comes time to dole out. Mercy on me, Tuck, or I'll be too weak to play your favorite tunes. You know the old Norman saying. I can see there's no point in hanging about here listening to these two prattle. I'll be in the glade practicing. So it's very themed towards this. Okay, he's going into the glade. I thought I had to overlook. So glade and overlook. Tuck says our treasury could use a boosting. Okay. Have a mind to join me. So he goes left, but I still couldn't find the glade. Let me go right. Zombieman says it was a black bear or brown bear. It was a black bear. Actually, basically, it's bow hunting season up there for bear, and there was a bear that kept coming to these people's houses and basically, like, terrorizing them. Like, they couldn't figure out make it go away. And it was like knocking over trash cans, and it ripped through their screens a couple times, and was in general just a terrifying experience. So they called my second cousin because they knew he was bow hunting bear, and he went out there and waited for it, and it came, but he didn't realize, I guess the average size for a bear out there is like 150 pounds. I mean, this is probably uninteresting, but it's very themed to what we're doing. And he wasn't aware until the bear was way close that it was 350 pounds. So I guess it's record breaking for that area, but also like he was a little bit like, if I'd known it was that big, I probably would have suggested a different plan other than me going out there alone to take it down. But he had so much meat, he gave me some. So that was cool. I've never had bear before, and I've heard it's either wonderful or horrific depending on what the bear has been eating. If the bear has been eating like salmon, it tastes like fish, but in a bad way, not in a good way. But apparently this bear had been eating berries and maybe some trash. DS6 is 150 pounds sounds tiny for a bear. I don't know. Maybe I might be getting the numbers wrong, because I was more like just trying to go with the flow that this is a normal thing that happens, which in my area it does not happen. I was like, yeah, okay, cool. So it was pretty large for what they normally get, I guess. All right, how do I get to the Glen then, guys? So in any case, you have to, PSA, you have to cook bear meat really well because of trichinosis, so, which is a parasite. So I cooked it really well, and I made Russian dumplings with it, and I had ground meat left over that I did for like a bear stew like later in the week. So come on, guys, stop spamming us. There's no reason to. There's not enough of us here. For real. Alright, sorry, someone's putting a bunch of spam links in there. I don't know why. I should probably do something about it, but I don't know. Alright, where's the Glen? And now I got excited talking about the bear. So I don't know. In any case, he thought it was smaller than what it was. And when you're bow hunting, they also said that when they butchered it, they found where it had been shot before, and it had healed over. And also, its face was all scarred up from fighting other bears. So apparently, it wasn't a very nice bear either. If anybody's worried about it, it was not a kind, loving bear. It was an aggressive, angry bear. All right, where's the Glen? So he went to the Glen. I want to find the Glen. And also I heard brown bears. I don't know. Brown bears apparently not good for eating. Black bear can be, and this is really good. It's one of those things that was just kind of cool, and we'll probably never get again, but which is awesome. Plus, everyone knows, like when you go to an area that's really isolated and cold, like everyone just knows everybody else in a way that doesn't happen in like highly populated areas. Like everybody just knows who's related to who, and you know, everyone's family history and like where they came from. And whereas, you know, when you get into like a bigger city, like no one knows, like you're lucky if you know your neighbors. No one talks to anybody else. All right, where's the Glen? I want to practice my stuff. Oh, this is new. And Zombieman says, the bear was not Winnie the Pooh. Well, no, he was not. He pretty much was making enemies of men and bears. He's pretty aggressive with ripping up those house screens, too. He was, like, looking to get in. He knew there was food in there. Right, where's the Glen? I wish I could find that. Can I go back up there and find that map again? Oh, I don't know what that did. Oh, good. Alright, let's look at these again. Okay, Sacred Grove. Okay. So where's the Glen? They make it sound easy, but it's not. Alright. Oh. Now that I brought it back up, how do I get rid of it? I can't get rid of it. Alright, so let me go here. So I didn't find anybody, and I didn't get to practice my bow, and Firetalk's eaten all the fish. I find that a full belly greatly improves the magnitude of my prayers and gives me one more thing to give thanks for. Alright, well I'm going to try to go this way and see if I can find the other guy. This just seems... I didn't use the cough button. Good gravy. Anyway, that was one of the exciting things that happened. We went up a trail. It's not a mountain. I mean, they call it a mountain, but it's not in any way a mountain. We didn't go mountain climbing, but there's like a trail to one of the pre-mountains. That's kind of a big hill that we went up and hiked, which was really fun. We made like a picnic lunch and stuff. But anyway, that was my trip. It was basically just listening to all the family history and talking to people I haven't talked to since I was like a kid and seeing how everyone's doing and all that good stuff. Spending time with my grandma. There we go. Here we go. Alright, I want to rob somebody, guys. I want to just wander around the woods. I gotta find... Maybe if I go back up to the map. I should have said, I want to go with you. But I don't think that was an option. Alright, so a bunch of empty forest. This is starting to feel like King's Quest 1 a little bit. Zombie Man, thank you for sharing. No problem. Alright. I thought the terrain was very appropriate to the game. Okay. Alright. Now I want to do something. I want to shoot something myself. Maybe a big bear. Maybe a sheriff or whatever. All right, here's the Sacred Grove, which doesn't help me at all. You need to give me directions. Okay. Nope. So this is for the... So I'm at the Sacred Grove. Let's get on here. Oh, that is the Sacred Grove. Never mind. What about this one up here? It's gonna look the same. Oh, don't lock up. Oh! Well, this is kind of cool. This is the most ancient and sacred oak of the forest. Okay. That doesn't... I don't know. Alright. If this was King Quest, there'd be acorns to pick up. I see nothing of interest. Well, good to know. Bum, bum. I want to be thorough, too, because I know this game kind of works in that... It basically works where there's days. There's a druid tree. If I go to the east, I'll reach the grove. Basically, it goes in this kind of... Hey! No. As a concept of like days. So we have so much time in each day. There's certain things we can only do on certain days. And at the end of each day, we talk to the guys in the camp, and they kind of go over what we did and maybe what we need to do a little bit. I'm not 100% sure since I haven't done it yet. So we shall see. We shall see. I don't know what we're going to eat since Friar Tuck ate all the fish. Come on, Friar Tuck. We're all out working. I like how in these kinds of games from this time period, the characters are very like, sort of like fleshy, like he's got ginormous thighs and arms and stuff. If this game is done now, he'd be like a little stick figure. He'd be like a skeleton with leggings on. They try to make it look like an actual human who could maybe do forestry stuff. Which I kind of like too. I can't go through these berry bushes, I don't think. I think they're basically like, stay away. Alright, now I know what to do. I've got all these cool things. There's like hand signals in here I can do. There's like coats of arms, so I know who people are. How do I get to that stuff? That's what I want to do. Oh boy. I want to practice shooting. I wonder if I can shoot in here, if it'll let me. Alright, let's see. I'll not shoot at a druid tree. Okay. Good to know. Are there any other trees I can shoot at? Alright, where are you guys? I went to go practice. I went to do all this stuff, and I can't find you anywhere. I need to at least go back and have that conversation from the widow. I think it's important about the wool thing. This feels like the sort of game where you have to talk to everybody and figure. I mean, that's a Sierra game, but I want to make sure that's recorded since I kind of reset it. It'd be nice if they had them on the map. Like, this guy's here, go there. Alright, I'm just gonna go see her. I'm gonna go back to the main camp and see. Main camp. Alright. Is there anything over here? Where's the Glen? I want to practice shooting something, because I know when I'm really going to get in there, I'm not going to know what I'm doing. The man said, I went to the movie Pan in movie theaters. It was fun to watch. Was it good? I kind of wanted to see it, but I didn't get a chance to this past weekend. Oh, guys, something's happening. What's this? This far south on Walting Street, I'm Paris close to Nottingham. If I go further, I'll be within the sight of the town itself. Okay. Sacred Willow Grove. Alright, let's try that. I'm glad you said it's fun to watch. It looks fun. I'm glad it was a good movie. I might go see it now. Not that I wasn't before, I was interested, but it feels like movies don't stay in the theater that long. So I get excited about a movie, and then I'm like, what? Wait, was it there? Oh, it's gone. Alright. So I could have gone into town, but it told me I probably shouldn't. Alright, I'm going back to, first I'm going to go to the widow's. Where's she at? Okay, I'm going to go talk to her and her sons. Mother, it's Robin Hood. Good day to you. Just good to see you again. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. We're going down today, Master, if there's anything you need. I think not today, lads, but be careful. The sheriff ever suspects you of helping the outlaws of Sherwood. Ah, he'll never catch us. We listen around and hear all kinds of things. Dickens, you heed the man. He's wiser than you. Ah, Mum. Alright. Don't worry. Fear not. Okay, so... I'm not afraid of no sheriff's men. I'll grab me now. Dickon! You'll go to jail, buddy. The merchants say the Saturday fair coming will be the biggest fair yet. I want to go there. We'll be in town often, so if you can think of anything you need, let us know. Alright, I'm going to go... Okay, I'm going to go up here really quick. And I'm going to save it. I move around in my chair. Oh, nobody's here. Boy, I'm on my own. In my own little corner. Alright, here we go. No food at all left. Boy, buddy. Alright, so let's see what happens since I've saved it if we go to Nottingham. What's going to happen? Castle, pub, St. Mary's. What if I go, can I go here? Where did they say? Let's see. Near the town, upon the other side of the river, much of Sherwood pot cut back to allow for raising and farming. What's this? Flows past. Okay, where's the... What about here? I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Okay, so that didn't even let me go into Nottingham. Alright, I'm gonna go... I'm already here. Let's go here. Okay. I had to step all the way in before it let me. Friar Tuck is in charge of the campfires and cooking, but unfortunately he's eaten all the food, so we're gonna starve to death. He has issues. We tried to talk to him about it. We did an intervention. It didn't go well. No, we just decided that, you know, we're not trying to enable, but How do I get back in the cave? I can't get back in the cave. Can I walk over the water? How fussy is he about those leather boots? Just how fussy is he? Not fussy at all. Okay. Cool. I still don't know where to go. Guys, I feel like this is the beginning of King's Quest 3 and I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, music. Hey! Everyone throw a party! Hello, Master Hood. A glorious day for the bow. It's probably like, hello! I don't know how to say that. A glorious day for the bow. Oh, I don't want to click through it. I didn't want to click through the dialogue. So mean. Alright, this is exciting. "'Tis a fine day for shooting." Who's this dude? "Tell me what brings you to the forest, young Simon." "I shot a rabbit, and it took it to my family for supper. I was going to make a pouch from the skin, but a forester saw it drying and saw the mark of the arrow in it. He wanted a bribe to pretend he hadn't noticed, but I was so angry I knocked him down." Oh, that's not good, Simon. "I was declared an outlaw the very same day, and my father bade me come to you and serve you." It was your father's idea? He wants you to go into a life of crime? "Nay, it was mine. I would have come at once, but I was afraid for my family. I wouldn't leave until my father had ordered me to go." "Well, are we?" "Aye, a couple of men are keeping an eye on the lad's parents." "Good. Then I make you welcome, Simon. If you can spear a rabbit with an arrow, you'll be a useful man indeed." "I'll try, sir. Truly I will. But I heard that Friar Tuck is a prodigious eater, so we'll see." Okay, does that mean I have another outlaw? Oh, he said, "I would dearly love to see you shoot, sir." Well, you know what? Okay. We'll see how this goes. Alright. Alright, guys, here we go. So we're gonna shoot. Oh no. Is it gonna tell me what to do, or is it gonna... Okay. Oh no. "Methinks there'll be a good day to wager against you. Your shooting is terrible." I just clicked, I don't know. Okay, what am I supposed to aim? Alright, so that was too low. What am I supposed to do? Alright, so that was way too low. I need to go up. Now it's not even letting me shoot. Where? How am I? Oh boy. Okay, so if I'm shooting, I just clicked on it. No need to shoot that. Okay. So what do I have to do to reload the bow? Enter a key. Like, how do you... Alright. I'll click before I fire before I leave. Okay. Oh, I need to do this again. That was awful. How humiliating. Sorry, Robin Hood. Alright, let's figure. I clicked it just with the... Maybe I used the other key. Alright. So here we go. So we're gonna shoot this. Alright, so we're gonna go up high. Oh, no. I didn't want to click out of this. What did I do? I clicked out of it. So... Nope, sorry. I'm not weird, my bow, because I haven't even figured out how to play this. Alright. This is why they give you a practice range. Alright, so... Okay. So I've got an... Oh, I have to... here we go. So I have the arrow. "Methinks a good day to wager against you. Your shooting is terrible." It's better than it was before. Alright, so how do I reload? Oh, guys, there we go. Alright, well, it's much better than it was before. Alright, let's see. Okay, that's better. Oh, hey! Clap for me. I'm still going to reset this and do this again. Oh, I gotta click down here. I think it's funny, I could figure out, why can't I shoot again? Because you haven't put another arrow in there. Okay. So So for some reason, I'm hitting a little bit this way. I take it this isn't like a real arrow that you have to aim a little, kind of above a little bit because you lose altitude. Okay, I'm still not doing great. I want to impress them next round. Okay, here we go, guys. This is for the mini game. Alright, I think I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Hold fast, Robin, while I collect the arrows. Oh. Alright, so... Alright, so right here. I'm masterfully shooting, guys. Maybe this mini game won't be so bad after all. Although it took me forever to find these guys. It really did. Alright, let's try these over here. Let's try these. And I probably shouldn't cover my mouth if I'm streaming, guys. Oh, that was terrible. Alright. So farther away, do you have to go higher? Yeah, you do. Well, I'm not trying to shoot at that. I'm trying to reload my arrow. Alright, so I have to go up a little bit. Okay. So... Alright, here we go. There we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Hold fast, Robin. I don't know if I get any points for this or not, but at least I'm learning. Okay, so... Try this one over here. Oh, well, I tried. Try this one up here. So this one you have to be much higher up. This, oh boy, guys, this is going to be a problem in a real mini game. Because, look at me, these are rings that are holding relatively still. Oh boy, guys. If that was me, if I was sent to take care of that bear, you know what would happen? I would get eaten by the bear. There we go, that's better. But still, not great. Oh, alright, so that's good. We got an extra Merryman. Shouldn't we have 32? Merryman! Oh, no. Alright. Nope. Sorry, guys. Let's just practice this mini-game some more. I guess if I got the basic understanding... I'm kinda... I think I'll do okay. Oh, that was a bad one. Why was that one so bad? Alright, that one was better. Alright. I think I'm ready to go accidentally murder some people. Alright. What's this over here? The bit of cloth tied to the tree tells how strong the wind blows and from which direction. Oh gosh, do you guys ever play that VGA golf game? We had that and it would do stuff like that. It would tell you. Oh, that's better. So look, the wind's blowing from this way, so I have to go, well, a little bit less. But it used to have like this, I mean, this is the kind of games we used to play if any of you young people are on, or people who do not remember playing these games. We used to be like the biggest game of like you just hit a golf ball. Alright, I just want to get out of here. I'm leaving. There we go. I was not impressive. Let's see what they say. You see now the value of practice. Yeah. Hey, that I do, sir. Keep shooting if you like. We've finished our practice for the day. Well, I'm gonna save it just because even though I messed up, I did okay. Alright, so this is where this guy was. It'd be great if I did a map, but I'm not doing a map because I know myself too well. Alright, so other guy went the other way, so maybe he went to the other side. So now I know how to shoot, guys, which is pretty cool. I don't have anything to shoot yet, but I know how to shoot. So here we go. DS6 is, I play online golf game these days. I bet it's a little more complicated than what we had in the late 80s, early 90s, isn't it? Maybe it's not. I think that would probably be fun too, trying to figure that out. But just funny, like, I don't know how much my parents paid for that game, but It was quite a bit of cash for what we would consider like something somebody would make. It was be at the level that like beginning computer programmers, like amateurs, would write it now. And you'd be like, oh, okay. Back then it was like a big deal, like, oh. Bum ba bum. Okay, buddy. Alright, so this is Sherwood. Walling Street continues north to York. To the south lies Nottingham. Well, where did he say he was going? So how do you do DS6 on those online golf games? I don't play actual golf, so I have no idea if it helps you with the real thing or not. Bum, bum, bum. Alright. Am I going to York? I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm near what I consider the northern edge of my territory. Okay, so this is the northern edge. Where'd that other guy go? That's what I want to know. Bum ba bum. Let's see what's gonna happen. There's a lot of empty space that stuff can be happening in. I think I'm supposed to become really familiar with the woods and what's where. I mean, that's what Robin Hood would do. DS6 says it's free to play style and I play for free. That makes sense. That's what I would do. It just gave me a map. It's like you went really far out of your territory, guys. Right, what is this here? Sherwood Forest. I know, but I know it's Sherwood Forest, but like what? Where's the clearing? Alright, I'm gonna go back. Oh, DS6 says, so I don't really stand up well with people with memberships. That's true. That is kind of the problem when you play the free version of the game. There's always ways that people that can spend money for it don't. It makes it a little bit unfair. Or a lot unfair. Depending on the game. Alright, so this guy went this way. Super cash, like, I'm just gonna go this way. But then I don't know where the clearing is. Oh, DS6 says, I am here and I need to hit and land there. Oh, so it's exactly like that old VGA game. You're like, you're there, you need to get to land there, the wind's blowing this way. You have so much force and a selection of... We may not even had a selection of clubs, to be honest. I don't remember that. Alright, I'm waiting to hear some more music, which lets me know that I've found someone to talk to. Talk to me. I'm sure there's a pattern. Why did he walk up? I was going to the side. Where is that other dude? I want to go rob the rich to feed the poor, guys. DS6 says, it's getting old, but I tried to have very reasonable physics from when it was released. Weather, slopes, terrain, blah, blah. Yep. All the stuff that would be, I think, it's either easier or harder to calculate in real life, depending. Alright, so let's see. Is he along the road? Like, is he lying in wait along the road? I'm not entirely sure. I don't hear any music, so no one's here. DS6 has the classic swing bar. Click to start, click to set, power level, click for accuracy. Oh, that is. They have that a similar game. I think it's like on one of the Wii games. It's fun, like Wii Resort or something like that. And I'm like, oh, I remember this. I remember my dad took me out one time to the driving range to kind of teach me how to do golf, like, you know, how to hit the ball and stuff. But I really was so terrible. I think because I have astigmatism, and which, I mean, shouldn't make any difference. When I looked at the ball, though, it kind of be like where my glasses weren't And then I would try and hit it. I always hit the ground. Good thing it was just a driving range and I wasn't putting divots in the green or anything. I'm like, I don't think this is for me. D6 also has RPG elements, experience, level up, stats, clothes, and equips. I like it. Cool beans. It's funny to realize like how a game that complex is considered like a simpler, like you're like, well, it's like this and a little bit, but be so complicated back in the day. They'd be like, oh my gosh. I remember my brother used to play this game that you literally had to hook up with the other computer by a phone line, and you could text as you were like type in and talk to the other person as you were like fighting with these little tanks. I remember being like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. And now look at us. Alright, where is this guy? I'm supposed to help him. I'm supposed to use my poorly trained skills. Alright. Oh, come on. I'm just not figuring out the landscape, guys. I'll figure it. I promise. I will. I'll figure out where everybody is and everything is. And right, so this is the border again. So I've come to the border again. I've finished walking. These older games, you have to be careful not to rush the game. Like, click too much because it freaks out. Alright, let's go here and see what's going on over here. Oh, this is the part when he, like, is creepy with her and she's like, oh, okay. Nice! Something would take pleasure in watching your skill with the wheel. You're creeping me out. Alright, let's go back and see if we can find Friar Tuck. See who's going to the clearing. Alright, let me try. Let's try and go over here. Maybe I can go down here and see what's down there. Alright, so he's not here. Can I talk to this thing? I cannot think of what to say to an oak tree. I'm lost. Have you seen my friend walk by here recently? Alright, come on. Alright, So that's not the clearing. Let's try this one. This is the one he gets real worked up about. There is no answer. No, that actually lets you talk to this one. Alright, so we haven't seen the little running kid yet, which was interesting. Alright, I used my coughing button. I don't know if it worked or not. If it didn't work, sorry. If I'm not back, sorry. Alright, guys. Where's my quest? Wander around the forest. Oh, boy. I tried not to spoil myself when I was researching this game, but now I'm like, should I have read a little more in it? Like, I know the manuals back then used to be hugely thick, and they'd have all this kind of interesting stuff in them. All this background information that you're probably never going to need, but some of it you will. You're never sure which is which. Oh, okay, so it kicked me back here. What about down here? Oh boy. Is he just going to be sad? A grim, well-built Norman fortress of stone converted by this order of militant monks into a monastery. From this high rocky promontory I can see the monastery and all the fens surrounding it. Okay, can I go down there? Oh, for a minute I thought he was going to walk off the cliff just like Graham, and I was like, no! But, you know, that didn't happen. Excuse me, am I going to visit the crazy monks? This will be interesting. Well, that is a total Graham move, though. Get to watch him walk all the way down. All the way down the path. Alright. This isn't like Camelot, is it, where it's gonna be? Oh, is this supposed to be like a... The fog grows ever thicker. It'd be easy to become lost within. Can I just go straight through? Alright, so... Is this supposed to be King Arthur's castle from the other game, which I didn't play yet? Maybe, guys. Maybe. That's a thicket and marshy ground up ahead. I'll have to turn back. Is there no way to go? Oh, you said Zombie Man says save. Well, I'll save. If Zombie Man tells me to save, I will save. Alright, here we go. You're probably right. This kind of has death written all over it. Before I was just wandering around the forest, but now there's an actual castle and stuff. Whoa. The fog grows ever thicker. There's a way to cross? Alright, thank you for telling me. I appreciate that, especially since you've been watching me wander around. But I will try and figure out on my own. If I get truly stuck, I will ask for hints, because I have in the past. I definitely have needed them in the past. But since I'm just exploring now, I try to figure it out. But I appreciate you telling me, because I wasn't sure if it was just an advertisement for the other game. Like in Space Quest, when I hit the button you're not supposed to hit, and it crash landed me near Camelot. I think it really stands out the way it does in King's Quest. I think that you should pick this up. So that's the other thing too. Okay. I'll have to turn back. Okay, so it basically just goes as far as this. I wonder what happens if we go this way. Nope, I can't go that way. Alright. If I could find my other merry man and actually rob somebody, I wouldn't have come down this way. Alright, let me walk this way. Come on, let's go get sucked down in a bog and have someone find us thousands of years later. Just like in Ireland. This isn't in Ireland, but just like in Ireland. Alright. Like you can hear the water like softly bubbling in the background. Let me go through, maybe? Can you jump over? Alright, I still have to go this way. Oh, that grass looks suspiciously... Well, it might just be the thing. What's this right here? I can't grab any, can I? I wouldn't need to do anything with that. Well, you never know. Okay, let's go this way. It's walking me around very slowly. Can I jump over here? Nope. Alright. Let's go this way. Let's just see. Okay. Well, thing is, I don't know if I even need to right now. What I need to do is find that other dude, I think. Take a flying leap. I'm sure you won't get caught in the equivalent of quicksand and fall down. Ground here is boggy and unpleasant. Everything here is unpleasant. Alright. Let me just make sure. Someone says on Thanksgiving I play beer pong with my family. I think that would either be really fun or turn into a complete argument at the end. Either everyone would get like super angry. Oh, it looks like I could cross over there. Or it would be just a really fun time. It depends on who's there and what family members. Did you have a good time, Zombie Man? Alright. I might just back out of here from the... I'm already on the first day, so I feel like it's maybe too early. I'm really just trying to find that dude. Oh, that was interesting. So no matter what I did, it just took me back here. Well, he's fussy about his leather boots and he's not going in the water. I can tell that already. Oh, all the way back up. Alright, we'll leave that for a minute. I'll leave that there. I really want to rob some people. And also finish out the day and see what I'm supposed to do there. There's obviously things I'm supposed to be doing. Zombie Man, yes, it was all fun. Good. That's what it should be. It's fun when you visit family and there's not, my family's not super conflicted, but sometimes there's people that don't get along. And you're like, why did you come? Ah, to stir up trouble. For the most part though, it's just fun times. Did you win? Does that mean, does anyone win at beer pong, but did you win? Okay, so Friar Tuck's not there. I think I just walked this way. Can't tell if it's getting... Why are we getting spammed? There's not enough people here to even make any sense. Does anyone click any spam links anyway? That's what I can't figure out. I mean, it must be successful once. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it. But I don't... I need to block people posting links. I haven't done it because it's never been a problem before tonight. I don't know if that's a good sign. Like, I've been around long enough. They're like, oh... The spam bots are like, you know what I want to do? Spam this stream. I want to catch somebody. But I don't know where the clearing is. It's like I'm playing Robin Hood with amnesia. Like, yeah, I know where the clearing is. I know how to shoot a bow. I know how to do all this stuff I don't know how to do. Okay. Don't Sheerwood was lovely this time of year. Alright. TS6 is the only 1 in 10,000. I guess. I just feel bad for whoever clicks on it. I remember one time I got a really bad, virus on my computer as I on my way through it. I got a really bad virus on my computer, and I knew it was a virus because it was telling me that I had a security system I didn't have. I had a different one. And I called that security system I did have, and I'm like, you guys have to help me with this. I can't get this off. And the guy I talked to was the most hilarious guy. He was like from the Ukraine, and he was so upset for me. He was like, these people have no souls. Like, he's like, they tell you to send a credit card number and they'll take off the virus, and they don't even have the human decency to take the virus off. Like, he was very upset on my behalf. Oh, I won't click Zombie Man. I'm not going to click on that. I will probably block them. Because I'm in DOSBox, it's a pain in the butt to go over to that. But I'm not going to click on that. But it was just funny. Like, it was one of those things. And he did get the virus off my computer. But I've never heard someone in tech support be so impassioned and like angry on my behalf. He's like, these human monsters. Like, he was so upset. And I'm like, okay. Thank you for getting the virus off my computer. I'm like, I understand. It was just a funny conversation. So he was able to reset it. It was just a miscalculation. Well, I don't think I would have done it anyway because it looked fairly fake. But just the fact that they didn't even know, they got the wrong security system. I was not paying for that security system. It just made me laugh. I'm like, I don't even have that installed on my... I'm back here. Alright. Aggravation. Let me see if it'll let me go up here. I want to just go find the guy who's going to do the stuff. Could I go down here to the clearing? So what's this? Walling Street continues south and all the way to London. I don't want to go to London. Okay, the forest beyond the river is of no use to outlaws, for there's no easy way to cross save of the bridge next to Nottingham. Okay, so it's got to be up here. Sherwood. Wilding Street passes close by Nottingham, travels through Sherwood Forest, and thence to York in the north. Alright, Sherwood Forest. My hidden camp within Sherwood. Alright, Sherwood Forest. River Trent. River Leans. What did he say? Sherwood Forest. Alright. I'm aggravated. Where are you? They're not back here. I'm running out of entertaining stories. Not that I had that many to begin with. Where is he? So I went this way and I found that dude. And I practiced my... I'm actually... I know the mechanics of how to shoot. He just went this way. He's like, oh, just go this way. It'll take you right there. Well, no, it's not going to. Alright, I want to... Where did he go? Can I just yell in the trees? Dude, hello? I talk to the trees, but they don't listen to me. Well, you know, not that you know of, I guess. Matrix Cutter, where are the rest of your men? I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. The one guy went to the Glen. So I found the other guy that went over to target practice, which I need to do because I need to learn the mechanics of shooting. So I did that. Now I'm trying to find my way. Oh gosh, this is so... There's so much forest. There's so much forest. TS6, maybe the sheriff has nabbed them all. I know. I mean, in my heart, I would be mad at the game if that were true. The reality is, oh, I should have gotten left up there. Have you been to the overpass? No, I don't know what that is. Whatever it's called. Matrix Cutter. Sorry, Matrix Cutter 101. Have you been to the overpass? Whatever it's called. No. I've been to the roads. I've not been to the... Oh. Alright. I'll take that. I've been running around here. So you mean like down here? But Matrix Cutter, I don't have hints. I barely remember anything. Well, that makes sense. I understand. Alright, so let's go here. I'm going to go left and down and see what happens. That's how I felt about King's Quest 1, 2, and 3. I didn't play 3, but 1 and 2 because I played them at my friend's house, Matrix Cutter. And I played them when I was like late middle school, early high school. And so sometimes I'd be like, I think we did this. And it did this. But then I couldn't remember. Like it was very much like playing the game for the first time because I couldn't remember. Alright, I'm going to try and go to the road. They said Glen or something weird. Which, you know, I guess they're using old English terms. And all of these look the same. Like I've seen the same thing several times. I need to go through this. When I watch this, when I highlight it, I might make a quick map because I should have done that tonight, but I was so excited to play the game and I'm like, I can't. And as usual, all right, so this is here. So if we go down, there's some place. Oh no, it just kicked me. I don't want to go. Where's the overlook? Oh, it'll let me click on specific points. Okay, so he said the Glen. The Glen. Okay, well, Sherwood Forest, York in the north, Sherwood Forest, Sherwood Forest. Okay, so I'm trying to catch guys coming into town, and it's not past here, so it's gotta be... Alright, where would it be like? Okay, let's try this. I didn't realize it would just drop you down the map wherever you wanted to go. I thought it would only drop you... Matrix Cutter. I played this when I was like 10 and I'm 30, so yeah, I barely remember anything. Yeah, that's what it's like. It's like playing... I have not played this one, but especially King's Quest, the first one, I'm like, I know. Like, I'd be like, no, kind of this. I can't, maybe there was something, but then sometimes I would think I was supposed to do something. I was like, do I do this right away? Is this something? And then it wasn't. Or sometimes it wouldn't even be the right King's Quest. Alright. Alright. All these woods look the same too. I'm not a real forester game. I'm just pretending to be one. You gotta make things look a little stranger. This is very reminiscent of getting lost in the swamp in King's Quest 2, by the way. Oh, what, dude? No, who? Who was that little dude? Last time I'm gonna follow him for a second, but even though last time it didn't help me. Just in case. Just in case. Okay, that's not it. You're on the right track. There's an overpass where you watch people come into town. I just don't remember where. Alright, so I shouldn't follow the guy back because I know what happens. I don't find him. He's just a little tiny dude. I can't figure out if he's a kid or supposed to be like an elf or what he's supposed to be. Cough button. Alright. I guess it's not effective if I keep announcing cough button. Alright. So here's what I'm going to do. If there's an overpass or someplace we can look over. Oh, hey. What are you doing? That's crazy. I really shouldn't, I guess, I don't know, like... Okay. What is this dude? What am I supposed to... This is totally not what I'm supposed to be doing right now. So he led me back here. I don't know if that's the game's way of saying, like, you're so far off, you're not even... Alright. So let's look back at here. Well, let me go up, like, up here. Let's see what it says. Alright, let's go. Pass close enough to not... What does it say? Wildling Street passes close by now and travels through Sherwood Forest and thence north. Dia6 says, it's okay to take pride in well-muted coughs. Well, I hope I'm sparing you guys, because that's... Ugh. It's bad enough to have the cold, much less spread the cold around. Alright, so there's someplace we can look down over here. I need to make a map and be like, where is everything? I wonder if the game came with one. Like the one that Christy Max gave out was not her real name, most definitely. For the author of the game was just like, here are the pages that you need to solve some of the puzzles, but that doesn't mean it's everything in the book. And no one had like the online copy at all. Is there someplace you can like overlook? You think he would yell down at me like, Robin, what are you doing? I go back and when I have to edit them, I edit these down to points in peril, which there's not going to be many peril or points in this one. And sometimes I get frustrated myself because I'm like, just click over there. Just click over there. I'm like, ah! Like, especially during King's Quest 2, the one I just did, and I couldn't figure out like where to get the reeds or like what I was supposed to do with the needle to kill the werewolves. So I'm like, ah! What? West of Fairwalk lies an alder grove. Okay. On the east side, the ground rises sharply. wait, let me read this again. On the east side, the ground rises sharply to a ridge which provides an excellent overlook of Waddling Street. Alright. And our camp is due east of the... Okay, so the ground rises sharply. Okay, I'm going to save this because that is awesome. I think this means I'm supposed to turn this way. Alright, here we go. Finally. This is east, right? Hey! No one's up here, though. Oh, yes, he is. Yes, 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 yes. Glad you decided to come. I saw a sheriff's man head up the road a while back. You might want to stay and watch for the fellow to return in case he's up to mischief. Thanks for the warning, John. Until later, then. Was that it? Oh my gosh, guys. Crazy. I'm just gonna save it here in case I'd already talked to him. Okay. So how am I supposed to watch? Okay. Do I get to... Oh, an unarmed woman. I didn't see anybody. Hope I didn't lose any points of it. The peasant woman looks frightened. She's being pursued by one of the sheriff's men. Okay, should I shoot him, guys? Master archer though I am, they're both moving, and I might strike the wrong target. I best take no chances from here. Okay, so I need to run down. Is that what they're telling me? Okay, here we go, guys. I'm not sure if I'm any good at this. Finally, action! Adventure! Stand fast! Alright, anoint. Alright, move aside, I say, in the name of Sheriff of Nottingham. Nay, please, I've done nothing wrong. Don't let him take me, please. Release the woman. She's my prisoner. Step aside, I say. Oh, we're not stepping beside. Alright. Let the woman go. What's it to you? She's only a peasant, whom I've sworn to protect from scoundrels such as you. I've arrested her, and she's coming with me. Is the name really Jack? For what crime? Didn't pay her taxes. You've collected them thrice in 1 week. Boy, this feels like Monty Python. I just collect. I don't keep track. But don't worry, wench. I'll take payment and other than... Oh. Lusting swine. Let her go. I arrest you for hindering the sheriff's justice. Surrender yourself. No. Oh! Oh! Oh, bless you, sir. To whom do I owe my salvation? You've surely heard the name of Robin Hood. Robin Hood! Then it is true what they say of you. I shall be forever grateful. He's blowing his horn, guys. Score 200 out of 7,325. There will be some points in this stream. There will be. What shall we do with this worthless carrion? I care not. Drag him away for the wolves and ravens. Ooh, well, he's a rapist, so I don't feel bad about it, I guess. Bless you and all your men. I must go now. I just want to ask her something. I shall be forever grateful and bless your name. I shall be grateful and bless your name. Alright, so... That's cool. 200. I got points for that. I didn't get any ransom. Oh, the day's over. Each night after supper, as is our custom, we gather to speak of the day's events. Fill my mug again, Tuck. As you wish, but what ails you? I've never seen you so deep in your cups. Why, 'tis the ale that ails him. But ails well that ends well. Oh, come on. And... Stop blithering, Alan. I too wonder what troubles you, Robin. A strange melancholy came upon me tonight unbidden. Perhaps an enemy has cast a spell on you. Shriv him, Tuck, quickly, in case he should die in his sleep. Fie, Will Scarlet, can't you find a way to cheer a man rather than frighten him? I don't know. I know full well the nature of this melancholy, for we all feel it from time to time. It's called seasonal depression, guys. It's real. 'Tis that we're outlaws, forced away from kith and kin, living as we can in the forest. And winter is coming. Knowing death waits in an arrow's flight, or worse yet, a rope's bite. I don't know if that's worse. Dying from a festering arrow takes a long time. A short life, but a merry one. That's the way of it. Aye, but don't you dream of living as free men, able to walk in town without fear, to love a woman knowing you could stay beyond morn? Matrix Cutter Robin is getting drunk. Yes, he is. Ah, there's the nub of the matter. You need a good woman, Robin. I know the lass with huge tracts of land. Okay, buddy. Alan, you said I could meet her. Creeper, then I drink to your good fortune much. As for me, I love none but Maid Marian. I'm off to bed. Now let's see, which way is it? Good night, lads. I'll assist Master Hood to his bed and see you on the morrow. Make sure to lay him on his side so he doesn't aspirate in his own vomit, guys. Tisk for shame, Robin. Already deep in drunken slumber. Man, these guys have some problems. Well, it's not my job to play nursemaid. I've delivered you to your bed, and that's the end of it. I'm not cleaning up your throw-up, buddy. Cast adrift, floating, a song upon the wind that rushes through leaves, calling me onward into a heart of green. Okay, I'm clicking, but I don't know if it's gonna. A woman is. Oh, she's doing Tai Chi, guys. A woman as graceful as the willows which surround her, swaying to the music in the wind. She's learning how to kill people slowly. It's good for her arthritis. A woman as graceful as... Okay. Oh, we did that part already. We have to watch her whole dance. Alright, this is the best that 1990s graphics could give us, guys. Yes, she's very graceful, and she's in a white dress and barefoot, yes. Tommy Man dance. That is a college, like a college student's interpretive dance for dance class. That's what that is. She's gone, but there's something here, a glittering green stone where she stood. The willows, I hear them whisper her name. Marian, Marian. Come back, Marian, come back to me. That is, I don't know what you guys are drinking, but that seems like a big reaction. How my head aches. You're probably allergic to alcohol, Robin. You shouldn't be drinking it. You probably have an alcohol allergy. By the Blessed Lady, I swear I'll never seek to drown my melancholy in a cup again. Oh, my poor back. I must speak to Little John about leaving me to lie on my quiver all night. But that dream, that woman... What is this? Clenched in my own hand. It's half a heart. Made out of something. The emerald. Now I can see its shape. Half a heart. Maybe I still dream. Nay, not with this pounding in my head. I must be well and truly awake. Ba-ba-bum. Somehow I must find the Marian and learn the meaning of the emerald. Aye, and see if she is as beautiful as I dreamed. Well... Depends if that's her online profile or if that's her Facebook. Alright, here we go. It's a peg. 'Tis my personal money chest. Alright, so we're on the next day. Here we go. I'll put CB, I'll put day 2. Put the 1 there. That way I know what day it is. There we go. That way I know what day I'm on. Here we go. Hooray! It only took me forever to find that thing. Here we go, guys. Robin, it's an intervention. Ah, so you live after all. Morning is nearly gone, and we've about given up for dead. For all the tender care you showed me last night, I might well have been. You look a bit worse for wear, but you have an odd light in your eyes. I had a dream, Tuck. Not to wonder, inspired by such mighty draughts of grog as you consumed. Let him tell it, Alan. Do your ears never tire of your wagging tongue? There was a woman with raven hair and a dress that moved like a white flame. I've never seen such a beautiful maid. Why, I have dreams like that all the time. Did I tell you the one I had about 3 red-haired girls who... Hush, Alan! There's no jesting to me. She danced in a willow grove, then she disappeared. The willows whispered the name Marian. Where she had stood, I saw an emerald. I bent to pick it up, and I awoke. That's a pretty rough dream, but what of it? It's not a rough dream. Pretty enough dream, but what of it, Robin? It's only a dream. Then explain you this. Everyone's gonna look. By my troth, a real emerald. What do you say now? I say you should have more dreams like this and we'll all be rich. This dream has come to me for a purpose. I'll meet this maiden today. I'm sure of it. Alright, I gotta pay attention to what these guys say. Robin, I'm glad you're finally up. I've just got an urgent message from a friend in town. There's a man who's helped us many times with information. A cobbler by the name of Lob. Oh boy, guys. Lob the cobbler, huh? I'm gonna write this down just because yeah. Cobbler Lob. I should just be able to remember it, but you know. He sent word that he must speak to you and wishes you to seek him out in Lob? Yeah. In Nottingham. Let him come to the forest if the matter is so urgent. I know this Lob. He's a good man. If he asks you to come to him, there must be a reason. But that's not all. First he said it concerns the fate of King Richard. What does he mean, if he has news of our king? I only know that my friend told me, and secondly, that Lob demands you bring a lady's slipper to prove your identity. A lady's slipper? What an odd request. Why, there's nothing to it, Robin. Have a few more grogs and dream one up. Little John, would you take yonder pup and dunk him in the stream for me? Surely, master. Nay, nay, I'll desist. I give my word. What do you advise, Will? That you go to this Lob as he asks. But even if Robin has a slipper, he cannot walk into Nottingham without being hanged upon the spot. Oh boy. Nay thee less. I must find a way. Let me think about it. As you will, master. We all have tasks of our own, but we'll think about it as well. Okay, so I need some sort of disguise. And I need a lady's slipper, so I don't know how that's happening. Oh, it's not going to let me do anything until everybody walks off screen. Where are they all going for the day? Where are you guys going? Alright, so let me save that quick. Save. Okay. So I need to get a costume and a lady's slipper. It probably means I need to go rob some more people. Well, hopefully, I mean, maybe murderize some people, but hopefully not. Hopefully just rob this time. Alright, I have to save somebody and look at me a slipper. Okay, so... Oh, what about those guys that said they would get something for me if I needed it? Let me go to their... See if they're at their mom's house. Hello. Oh, what's this? Oh, guys, now that I've found it, it lets me just look for it. Like, just click on it. I don't even have to worry about it anymore. There's no one on Watling Street now. Well... Oh, well that makes it nice, but it's also frustrating because I'm like, I could have used that before. Alright, let me go to the widow's house. Bum ba dum bum. Where are your sons? I need a slipper. Good day, Robin. The boys are in town if you're looking for them. I was, actually. Pardon me, but I must keep my mind on my work. Okay, I get it. You're not going to help me. You don't have any slippers? Apparently not. Alright, so... I'm going to guess I need to go up here till I can... I'll stand up here for a little bit. I'm going to save it here just because... Just in case... There we go. Okay. No one on Waiting Street now. From here I can spy. Alright, so I don't know if I need to wait in game time for someone to come down or if I should like leave and come back. Because I know I need that slipper. Slipper, slipper, slipper. I have an actual quest, guys. I have to get some way to get into Nottingham. I'm gonna assume that we'll wander in the forest and see if I can find anybody else too. But I'm gonna assume that I need definitely woman's slipper and some sort of disguise. So we shall see. Alright, let me go. I don't know. I definitely need... So I don't know if I just need to wait for people to approach or if I'm supposed to find people in the woods. So we'll see what the character of this game's like, if they kind of tell you stuff or not really. The forest is my only refuge. The forest is my only refuge. The forest is my only refuge. Let me go visit each of these slots and see. Okay, so let's reckon line wait. Campfire. You should have put the practice place on here. Alright, cough button again. Came up right, I was like, I'm gonna run right into that tree. I'm not gonna walk around it. I'm gonna walk right into it. I might not be streaming as long as I have been tonight just because of my cold. But I'm excited. I actually want to complete at least part of a quest, so we'll see. We'll see how long it takes me to figure out. I'm so used to the King's Quest games and the Space Quest games. Like, they have a very specific... They play a certain way. And, so where's the practicing range? Did I only get to see that once? I guess so. Why would I practice more then? Let me see if the eyes tell me. Sometimes it'll say. Okay, there's nowhere to go. Can I pick these yet? Hello. Last time you told me they weren't ripe. Are they ripe now? But now you don't want me to have the berries? Fine. Alright, so... Let's go back here. I still feel that that's what we need to do. Is wait and see. It's on my thing, by the way, too. It's half a heart carved of emerald. Well, that's broken forever. I have 5 pennies, 19 hay pennies, and 26 farthings. Anybody on the road? I don't know if I need to wait. Like, I don't... This is the part of the character of the game I don't know yet. If it wants me to wait, if it's like a game, like a mini game, like an Oregon Trail, where you would... Oh, sorry, hitting the desk. You would wait until the deer and stuff came out to shoot. But then sometimes there's other mini games where it's not going to work until you do other things. There's no one on. So I'm not entirely sure. And all my outlaws just, they didn't talk to me before they went anywhere. I talk to myself. Who talks too much thinks too little. Nice. Alright, so... I know I need to get into Nottingham. Let's go over here. We'll go... Oops, wrong one. I wanted to go back to the... I wanted to go back to the grove in my dream. Is the other half of the emerald there? Alright. So where are all my other dudes? That's what... So... Let's see. I need to get some sort of costume. I need to get some way to get into the city. I have to either hide in the back of a cart or get a costume or something. And I need a lady's slipper, which should be interesting. So I don't know if I should just wait up there until people come by and... Alright. I don't think wandering around is the answer, really. Although that does seem to solve all my problems eventually. I just want to see. Here we go. Alright. No. Alright, I think I'm just supposed to sit here and wait. There's nothing else over here, is there? Okay, I'm spying safely. Can I shoot down there now? There's no need to shoot at that. I guess not, but I have to figure out what this game wants me to do. So there's nobody coming. The one time I was going to shoot, and they're like, how cowardly to shoot a woman, but I didn't even realize she was there yet. Should I just walk up and down the road, maybe? Let's see. This seems like maybe a bad idea. Alright, I thought I was going to sneeze, but I didn't, so. Almost successful sneeze block if I had been actually going to sneeze. Alright. I would really like to, you know, figure out how to get in there. So is Robin the type of person that's just going to try and get into Sherwood? Let's see what these stuff say. Okay, this says Southside Nottingham. There's a grove of hazel to the west. Is an ash grove. Well, what does an ash grove get me? Huh. Alright, let's just try and go into Nottingham and see what happens. Oh, can I go in there? I dare not set foot inside the town walls dressed as an outlaw. Okay, well, what's this over here? Okay, that's not helpful. So no one has some extra clothes I can borrow that don't look like outlaw clothes? Okay, so I see nothing of interest. Sherwood Forest surrounds us. You can't even give me a clue as to where I'm supposed to go? You're a mean game. Fire's out. That shouldn't be happening. Alright, let's see what's up here. Alright. I know what I need to do. I need to dress up as not an outlaw. Oh! Well, is this even helpful at all? So now I know where this is again. Okay, I need to go back to where I was. I can't. I already... Oh. Never mind. Alright, come on, game. Someone needs to come down here that needs to get saved. That's all I have to say. I need to save the day. That's who I am. Here I am. Alright, these are the only options. This icon will take you back to the map. Oh, I wanted to... Icon is used for using your longbow. Icon is for doing. Okay, that sums it up. Action icon for looking. For walking. Alright, so this isn't helpful. Maybe I just need to start walking towards Nottingham and let's see what happens. Alright, here we go. I'll figure this out. Once I want to get this game toned down. Like, I just need to figure out how it thinks. Matrix Cutter says, just chill. I think this is right to wait here unless you have to do something to trigger it. Let me walk down here quick and I will. Just wait there. It just seems like, I mean, I guess if they're dealing with twitchy 11 and 12-year-olds, then they should not have you wait so long, but I guess it depends on their demographic. I am more mature than that, but still. I spent a lot of time on day one trying to figure out how to get to the overlook. That wasn't called an overlook. It was called like a valley or something crazy. Bob? Alright, you need to... Buddy? Sorry, he's coming around the side of a computer and trying to step delicately over my... Hey! Oh! Gosh! Alright, get out of here. Alright. I'm gonna go back up there and wait a second. But, Bob was trying to simultaneously break my glass and knock off my mic and do all this crazy stuff. Okay, is there anything that the eye says that's interesting? I usually care to be. Somewhere east and south near the river is Trent, is a willow grove, a tree sacred to women of mystic power. Alright, I just want to... This is closer to Nottingham than he wants to be, but maybe we'll get more action over here. And then I'll go back up to the thing and just wait. Alright. It's trivial to travel west because the blackberry bushes. Alright. Bob, stop eating paper. I feed you food. Oh gosh. Stop. Bob really likes paper that's... Bob is my cat, by the way. Alright, so just... I think you're right. I'll just sit up here and tell Bob stories. He, for some reason likes to eat old paper. So that means like bills, government paperwork, things that smell like maybe they're important, I guess. I feed him. He is on a diet, but my husband said the whole week I was gone that Bob didn't really eat very well. So Matrix Cutter says, you need a slipper as well, don't you? Woman's shoe or whatever. Yeah, I do. I guess I could wait here a minute. I need a costume. So I should have lots of costumes already since I'm Robin Hood, but apparently not. Am I that recognizable in green? I guess I am. I should have asked... I hope I wasn't supposed to ask that girl for her shoe. I did talk to her. That I saved yesterday. How did I know I needed her shoe? Who knew? I don't have it already, do I? No. Oh, guys, can I do this? Can I just blow my horn randomly? Winding my horn here would be destroy my advantage of secrecy. Oh. But can I call for them wherever I'm at, like my merry men, and have them help me out? That's a good question. Okay. No need to shoot at that. Alright. I don't know if I need to do something to trigger it or not, Matrix Cutter. I don't know. I'm learning just like everybody else. I don't think it would make me sit here quite so long. Let me go back to the map and we'll find some place to go. So let me check back in here. Can I go into her house? I never checked that. If I was Graham, I would just... Ooh, random sheep. No. If I was Graham, I could just go into her house. Oh. Matrix Cutter. Maybe you have to get the shoe first to trigger someone showing up again. Yeah, that might be it too. That's the thing. I haven't interacted with enough people so where I feel like I know, like, oh, I can just talk to so-and-so. She's really busy. Can I go into her house though? I would not be so bold as enter without being invited. Let's go look at the sheep and see if he's got anything cool going on. me see. What's up with the sheep? That's a mean-looking old... Ooh, you. Well, is she mean? Can I touch her? She bite me? Touch me and I'll give you such a bleeding. That wasn't expected. Do they talk? So at times someone asked my opinion around here. First off, this business with the wool. I mean, just as I've grown it all back, whoosh, it gets shaved again. Not the least consideration for how I feel, but it gets worse. If I make the tiniest protest, that big brute Hal threatens to make mutton stew out of me. Fair frightens me out of my wits, he does. It's about time. Okay. I'm not gonna shoot the sheep. That's her sheep. Matrix Cutter says, shoot the sheep. I feel she worries about her sons. Can I give her some money? Like some of it, not all of it. Oh, look at that. That's good. We're doing well enough. Save your coins for those who truly need them. Okay, well, can I have your... I'm trying to buy your shoe off of you, lady. I'm trying to buy your shoe. I'll save it here. Alright, I'll shoot the sheep and then I'll... I doubt the old eating worth of arrow. Mutton from that wouldn't be worth eating. That's what... Plus, it's her sheep. That's how she makes the wool. Well, I'm not going to take away her livelihood. Alright, let's go down and we'll see what's going on. Now I wonder if I can call the guys to me. Like, can I just call them over and say, do you guys have any ideas? Because I need some help. Oh, guys. This guy's like, there's nothing to do. Why are you calling me? What is it, Robin? I see no danger. Sorry, Will. I wanted to test the horn. I don't mind keeping an eye and ear open for you, Robin, but don't wear me out for nothing. Well, I wanted... where can I get a costume? So if I really got into some trouble, I could call him. Dude, okay. You don't see him? What is that dude doing? I hope that's a good... I wonder if that's a little hemp elf. Where they're like, you're lost. You need some help. What are all these things up here? Alright, slow down. Let the game show me what it needs to show me. This forest is my only refuge. Okay, so... Alright. I want it to tell me what's around here. Alright, if I don't make a breakthrough soon, I'm gonna have to sign off, so... Just because it's like late here and I'm sick. Plus, I want to give myself a chance to like regroup and think about what I'm doing. And I want to try and find a full copy of the manual because I feel like there's things I would know. I was all excited, but that's him. I'm like, look, there's someone in the trees. It's Robin Hood. Alright. Okay, this is new. I don't remember those trees before. Alright, this is blocking me off. Alright, I'm gonna go back up to there. I don't really see... I mean, that's the problem with this. I'm like, I'm not... There's no indication if I'm on the right track or not. Okay, let me look. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna call it this way. DS6, are you still here? I'm gonna assume that you are. I'll wait a second for the stream to catch up with you. Alright, I'm gonna wait here for a minute. I'm just glad Bob isn't trying to kill me anymore and knock over glasses on the floor. There's room between my computer monitor and my wall. And sometimes he tries to go sit back there and push the monitor towards me, which is not good either. Alright. There's no one on Watling's. Is it Watling? Watling Street now. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom. Alright, so we have... Alright, DS6, do you mind Googling for me like a hint of what to do next? Because I don't mind waiting here, but I don't want to wait here if I'm streaming. Like, if I was playing this game on my own and no one was watching, I might wait here a good, I don't know, however long it took. But if this is not what I'm supposed to be doing, if I'm supposed to be going someplace else, I would rather be doing that and kind of figuring it out. I know it's kind of breaking my rule. Well, I don't know. I make the rules about no hints, but I think I'm at the point now where I'm like, I need to call it. Like, I'll struggle along for so long, but if I was playing this in middle school, I would have a never say die attitude. First of all, we didn't have Google. We might have had Alta Vista, but it might have even been too early for that. And we just had to keep, DS6 says, wow, I'm far behind. But we used to keep just banging our head against the wall until we finally got it. Alright. Hi, here I am. I don't think this is what I need to be doing. But I'm going to sit here for another minute and wait. DS6 was saying, wow, I'm far behind. So what key thing are you doing, or you just did? Well, here's what I did. I'm on day 2, so that should be helpful because I think it's broken up by days. I'm supposed to find a woman's slipper, and I'm also supposed to find some way to get to Nottingham. I'm 90% sure I need to find a costume. It could be something else. I could jump onto the back of I almost said bus. On the back of a bus. Yeah, that wouldn't be unusual. On the back of a cart or something. I might have to do that and get a costume. But it's day 2, and I need to figure out. I have not spoken to Lob yet. I'm supposed to speak to Lob. I can't get into town because I can't. I mean, this is how basic it is for me. I still haven't figured out the mechanics of this. I mean, the basic mechanics, but like what it wants me to do. Am I just supposed to wander through the forest till it introduces me to somebody? Because I feel like I wander through the forest a lot, and there's nothing. So I'm not spoken to Lob. I'm trying to get to the point I can speak to Lob and figure out, you know, actually. Matrix Cutter, did you go to the place where you saw Mary in the dream? I did, but I didn't wander around in there too much. DS6 says, okay, I know what the game wants you to get the slipper. DS6, do you want me to say what it is? Zombie Man says, when you need a hint back, you'd mail it way back in the day. Yeah, you'd have to mail away for it. All right. Is there any way, DS6, you can give me a hint without telling me the whole thing? If not, that's fine. Yeah, you had to call, like, if it was a Nintendo game. I don't even know if Sierra Games had those charge per minute hint lines, but Nintendo definitely did, and I would never call that because my parents would have murdered me. But you could like call and they charge you per minute to like walk you through something because the information was that precious. I remember it being the coolest thing in the world to watch the movie The Wizard, which is about Nintendo games, but when they showed someone, oh, DS6 says there's nothing complicated about getting the slipper. Oh no, there's nothing complicated about getting the slipper. Okay, well, it's not a multi-step process. Okay. Alright, so it's something easy that I'm just missing. DS6. Anyway, I'll finish my anecdote about the wizard. But the wizard is so basically like when they have him calling in this number to get all these hints of the stuff, they show this guy with like all these binders like in this cubicle like furiously flipping through to like give hints and stuff. And I was just, as a kid, I'd watch like, oh, is that what it's really like? Which I don't even know if that's what, now it wouldn't be like that at all. Who uses binders for that thing? But also Nintendo could never get away with charging you per minute because you would just go to Google and find it. You'll get it by just being you. I don't know what that means. Does that mean just being Jen with glasses? Oh no. DS6's slipper equals condor. Oh no. Am I not standing at the... Are there rocks to stand on? Stand the rocks over here. Oh no. Okay, can I ask you this, DS6? Is it the mom? Is that the person that I'm supposed to get the slipper from? Not equal, not equal. Oh, sorry. The slipper does not equal the condor. I thought... I didn't pay attention that DS6 put a nice little backslash there, but I ignored it. I'm just like, it's equal to the condor. It's not the mom. Alright. Am I supposed to be standing up here and just... Or am I supposed to be doing something else? Yeah, especially back in the day, if you had, I'm going back to hints, like if you had a friend in your class who was really good, or even a stranger in your class who was really good at these games, you would like beg them for hints or tips, and they maybe would help you if you're friends. If you weren't friends, you'd be like, here's my snack for lunch. I can't get past this part. Here's my Tootsie Rolls. Here's my hot chocolate. You know. Alright, so I'm waiting for someone to appear. Alright, I'm gonna go to the Grove to see if there's anything cool going on. Is this it's the wrong one. I went to the Oak. There's nothing in here, is there? No. I flash back to King's Quest. Alright. Okay, let's go in here and see if anything happens. I don't think anything's gonna happen, but if something... I lay down my weapons. So it's easier for the sheriff to capture me. Is there anything on the floor? Do I have to get the slipper first? Yes, do you know? I'm sorry. I don't think you want to Google all this stuff. I see nothing of interest. Well, other than the willows form a living temple. Sorry, is that not interesting enough for you? Alright. That's what I don't get, is there's so much empty space here. You need Slipper Fairy right now. Well... I do need the slipper right now. I searched my inventory a couple times and I'm like, I don't have a slipper in my backpack, do I? From his previous adventures. Why can't the minstrel guy give me a slipper? It looks like he would have plenty of slippers. Alright, let me go. Alright, DS, I think you just need to tell me if I can't figure this out. Ah, it's so frustrating. I didn't burn a bunch of slippers in there today. I see nothing of interest. Friar Tuck has eaten all the food again. Can I go back into my cave? Oh, that's over there. There it is. No, I wanted to go back in my cave. Excuse me. Oh no. DS6 says Slipper Hunt is in the forest. Not sure how helpful forest is. Oh, come on. They want you to wander around for 4 hours without any clear direction. And these painted scenes, some of them look really similar. I mean, they're repeated. Some of them are repeated. So I just need to walk around the forest. Well, I can do that. Slipper hunt is in a forest. Not sure how helpful forest. Matrix Cutter 101. Yeah, I think this is a random spot in the forest. Lol. Okay, this is a typical Segura game in that it hates me. It wants the player to suffer. You have to suffer. Now, Matrix Cutter, did you play the King's Quest games, or did you just play this Robin Hood game? Because I remember, like, for me, I play computer games at my friend's house sometimes, but it's like you kind of had to be in the know. Like, you didn't know. Like, there was no way to really tell before you opened up a game. Oh, look, it just took me here. Why? I don't know. Last time it wouldn't. Alright, let me go back. But you wouldn't, like, you'd have to lay all this cash. And there were, like, review magazines and stuff, but you didn't really have access to those when you were, like, a young kid. Matrix Cutter, nah, just random games my cousin would give me. Matrix Cutter, my cousin was 10 years older. Weren't you lucky? I had a friend who had a computer, but she had one before me, and her dad was kind of a very traditional computer nerd, like what you would think of as a sort of like Revenge of the Nerds computer nerd. And so they would have all these kinds of little games that were really fun. And my parents weren't entirely sure what we were supposed to do with this computer, so we didn't buy too many for ourselves. But I played a bunch. There's a bunch of fun little games. There's one based on, I can't remember the comedy team. DS6, I didn't know, but I hope it's near a road like the peasant lady you saved. Well, that would be nice. Thank you for helping me out, DS6. I really appreciate that. But, you know, if you didn't know, if you weren't 100% sure what was in the game, and there weren't really game ratings either, so parents weren't really sure if the game was, like, safe for the kids or not safe for the kids. Like, is it worth plunking down $50? And this is, like, 1989 $50, which means it actually means something for a game. Alright, I'm just gonna have to search the forest, I guess. I got when I was gone, I found for my husband some Sega Genesis games they had at the thrift shop, and it's so far north, like, they weren't ridiculously cheap, but they were pretty cheap for what it's like. The book and the case and everything for Altered Beast, which I know he didn't have, so I picked that up for him for very reasonable. I think it was like $9. But they also had Sega Genesis in the box too, and then like a bunch of random stuff, like any other thrift store. It's like weird plastic things. You're like, what is that for cooking? Is that like a missing piece to a car? You can't tell. I wanted to find a cake pan, a Minnie Mouse cake pan, for my one of my friend's daughters likes Minnie Mouse, and I thought I'd make her one of those traditional, like, I don't know if you guys had this or not, but sorry, I was watching chat. But basically, anyway, I couldn't find any. And the ones online are like $150 or more, which is ridiculous. Matrix Cutter 101, if you're a Star Trek fan, have you heard or played Final Unity? I have not. I am a Star Trek fan, but my computer is limited. Oh, it came out in 96 for PC. I haven't. Is it good? Tell me about Final Unity. That sounds like fun. Now, is this for TNG, Next Generation, or is this for the original one? I'm going to keep watching for a slipper. Oh gosh, this is the swamp all over again, DS, sorry. Alright, I'm back in here again. old school game like this. Who's its star? Captain Kirk? Amazing game. Somewhat similar style gameplay as this amazing game, TNG. Does it have Will Wheaton in it? One of my favorite games of all time. I have to check that out. I've been looking for... I'm going to find a different place to start on the map, because there's got to be someplace else where there's a slipper. Alright, we'll go over this way. I have to check that out, because I know I've been running through these at a pretty good clip. So, I've been looking for games to play that are similar to this that I haven't played. So, oh gosh, it just took me back here again. So, this is where I found Conquest of the Longbow. It was on a list of games. I went through and I looked at like every game Sierra had ever made. And I'm like, hey, you know, what have I heard of? What have I played? What's point and click? What's not point and click? And I found some really interesting ones, this one included. But I definitely want to check that out. Oh, gosh. That would be really fun. I didn't know they made a point and click style game for Next Generation, or I would have been all over that. I remember when the first season that came out, and I would like, I forget what night it was, but I knew it was on Fox. It was on Fox at like, I can't remember what time. I don't even remember if it was reruns or the first season. I just remember that's when I first like started watching it, and I was so sucked in. Which I laugh. Not that it hasn't held up well, because it has in some respects, but like as a kid, like what I cared about changes now. Like now I'm like, oh. Matrix Cutter says, yep, voiceovers too. That's hilarious and awesome. The actual actors, they spent big bucks on that. They didn't have people doing impressions of them. Alright, this isn't helpful either. Alright, where's the slipper? This is the most ridiculous thing. Needle in a haystack, people. No, I would love that. I think it'd be fun to hear like Brent Spiner and them talk, and that would be fun. I got briefly addicted to the free app, the Trexels game, which is a little bit of an RPG with all the different Star Treks kind of mixed up. Like you can pick your crew, you can pick your, but I got frustrated as usual with the they just sort of make it like you have to do the microtransactions. You don't have to, but it's so frustrating. And you sort of get capped off at a certain point. And that's not fun for me either. Like, it's only fun to keep leveling up if you have someplace to level up to. In my opinion. But it's fun to build your crew and, like, who you want on it. Like, mix everybody up. Although some of the stats they gave, some of the different guys, I'm like, that's not right. He would know about science. Boom, boom, boom. I've heard of the Monkey Island ones. I'm interested in, there's two point and clicks from LucasArts from Indiana Jones I really want to play. They look interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely going to save that name of that game, Final Unity. I want to check that out and see. I don't know where I could get it, if I have to get it through GOG or if it's been abandoned or not. I'm getting... Oh. Hey! Help me, help! Something exciting, guys. 'Tis her, 'tis the woman I dreamt of. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna save it real dang quick because this seems like a point where I could make some horrible decisions. I have day 21. Oh gosh, guys. Oh no, this is day 2. Okay, no, that doesn't make any sense. No, this needs to be 3. I'm so excited about this. Okay, guys. Okay, actual stuff. Okay. Let me yell. Let me see. First, I'm gonna yell. That's reasonable. I didn't save her. Not much of an outlaw, are you? Well, oh, nope. We're not doing that. No. Restore, please. Alright, let's shoot this dude. Okay, we're gonna shoot this dude. There we go. Thank you, bold outlaw. Another boon I would ask of you. You have but to name it. I must find your leader, the one called Robin Hood. Oh, that's me. You need seek no further. I am Robin Hood. Then you are all I had hoped you would be. Oh, wow. And what is that you had hoped? I came to see and judge you, for I must decide if you are a man we can trust. Oh, Slipper. This slipper is your first reward, and there may be other rewards if you are wise enough to earn them. Now I must go. Wait, stay and speak with me a whiles. I dare not. My enemies must have seen me enter the forest. I must go. Thank you again for my life. Thank goodness, guys. She rides swiftly away before I could ask about my dream. We'll meet again, my lovely Marion, for I have many a sweet reward in mind. Alright, dude, calm down. Alright, well, I don't need to shoot that guy again. Well, let me save it. There we go. Here's the slipper. Yeah, I know. DS6 says, first reward slipper. Okay. There is. Right over there is a slipper. There's nothing I need from this part of the forest. Yeah, it's a very confusing pyramid scheme. When you sell Mary, it's like a Marion K instead of Mary Kay. She's like, at the first sales level, you get a slipper. At the second sales level, you get a nice boot. Just one. How do I pick this up? Marion slipper. 'Tis Marion slipper. I need to pick it up. There we go. I have to put the hand all the way over the slipper. Alright, here we go. Alright, this guy's dead. Do I need to talk to him? He'll utter nothing ever again. Alright, well, let's take all his stuff. Because that looks like a costume to me. Yeah, I think Robin Hood may have some... Well, I think it's Maid Marian who has the emotional issues. The robe is of new use to me, covered with blood as this. I'd only arouse suspicion and questions if I were to wear it. 'Tis odd that he carried no pouch, but I can find nothing of value upon him. What's this thing over here? Oh gosh, I'll dare not touch the cursed thing that dared to strike my beauteous Marion. Alright. I'm surprised I didn't call for my merry men to come and help me. I guess I didn't need them. Yeah, there's a dead guy over there. Deal with it. Whoa, everyone's coming out. Alright, here we go. Master, what's happened here? I see a monk adorned with your fletching. Ah, he was trying to kill the very woman I saw in my dream. But the lady, she wasn't hurt? Nay, she rode away after tossing me her slipper. A slipper, such as Lob requires you to bring? Surely this is more than mere chance. If so, the sooner I devise a way to enter Nottingham and see Lob, the sooner I'll learn more of her. As for the monk's body, we'll see to it, Robin. We'll give him a proper Christian burial, for all that he was probably a sinner and unshriven. Wow, buddy. No one has a costume for me? No need to wait for us, Robin. We'll take care of this. We'll bury him and see you in camp tonight. I'll stay and help bury him. I'll say a few words over him, though I fear his fate's already sown. Alright. No need to wait on us, Robin. We can do this without troubling you. Okay, well, I'm gonna go then. Call for help, DS6 says, but then you'd have to share the slipper. Alright. Here we go. The rest of the day seemed empty indeed without Marion in it. I was glad for nightfall. My men listened with interest to all I had to tell of the lady. It is my way to share knowledge freely with my men, that they may advise me better when action must be taken. He must be reading a lot of management and leadership books. I see you've wisely refrained from filling your mug more than once this eve. Get off my back, dude. Hey, too much grog is like sleeping with one's head beneath a smith's anvil. No more wish for dreams then, master. What need have I for dreams when I've seen the dream herself in the flesh? I must learn more about her. Woman can wait. There's Lob's business to deal with. Ah, yet somehow the two are linked. You dare not you better not show your face within the walls, dressed as an outlaw. Still, I must find a way. We shall see what the morrow brings. So 400. What does the morrow bring? Well, the morrow brings them to save it. I think my save system is too complicated, but we'll see. So day 3 for save. Alright, save. Alright guys, well it is late enough for me with my cold. I've already had to use the cough button a lot of times. So I'm glad I figured out how to use it. Thank you so much, Matrix Cutter, for coming. I will be back on Thursday night to play this again. So please, if you haven't already, follow me. And it'll let you know when I go live. But I'll be back to start where we left off on Thursday night, probably around 9:30. But thank you so much, Zombie Man and DS6, and